guys, what's going on? This is Rick from Altcoin Buzz, here with another token review video. But before we get started, you know the rules, guys. I'm not a financial advisor or expert, so make sure you're doing your own due diligence before you get started, because I don't want to hear you complaining. Nah, guys, you know what I always say. The more knowledge you guys add to yourselves, the stronger the altcoin army gets, the better the community gets, the more information we get, the better coins you push onto us, which means we make better content for you. Speaking of content, this is one you guys have been constantly bugging us about. Ontology. Well, let's get started with it, guys. What does it say around the Ontology site? Let's break it down, and I'll give you a nice little review of the token. Let's get started. So, a new public multi-chain project and distributed trust collaboration platform. What the heck is that? Well, let's have a scroll down here. We'll have a read of what they have to say. Then I'll break it down into some layman's terms in case it gets a bit too technical. Because this one is quite technical, but it's got a great idea behind it. It's designed for the masses. It's designed to attract big time businesses, and it's utilizing blockchain in the best way, in my opinion. So what is Ontology? Ontology is a new high performance public blockchain project and a distributed trust collaboration platform. Ontology provides new high performance public blockchains that include a series of complete distributed ledgers and smart contract systems. Ontology blockchain framework supports public blockchain systems and is able to customize different public blockchains for different applications. Ontology supports collaboration amongst chain networks with its various protocol groups. Ontology will constantly provide common modules on the underlying infrastructure for different kinds of distributed scenarios, such as those for the distributed digital identity framework, distributed data exchange protocol, and so on. Based on specific scenario requirements, Ontology will continue to develop new common modules. So, what does that mean? Well, basically, guys, Ontology will be a multi-blockchain system basically designed for businesses to communicate with clients, workers, and even other businesses in a more trustworthy manner. Now, it will be on an open network with its own native token known as ONT. It'll allow users to access various features across different chains. Now, Ontology is looking to partner with as many different businesses as they can to help integrate the new blockchain technology and apply it to the mass market. Now, they want to revolutionize all the different ways businesses, users, and various different people communicate on the web, online, guys, because we all know that it took a long time for people to really gain trust within the internet. For a long time, you heard it. I'm not going to put my credit card information, my card details online. I'm not going to buy anything online. I don't trust it. There's too many scammers. Ontology is looking to build a more trustworthy system for the future. Really revolutionary, interesting stuff, guys. Let's have a look down here. Now, they've got the Ontology infrastructure. Let's have a read about how the multi-chain system works. So, they've got ONT blockchains. Common services for applications and other chains in Ontology ecosystem are provided by one or more service public chains. So an open ledger system, guys. It's basically going to be an open ledger system designed to keep track of the various different multi-chains that are connected to the various different businesses that they are rendering services to. Really interesting. Now they've got the ONT blockchain frameworks. High performance and flexible. The chain framework is modularized and customized to support various business chains. So designed to be scalable among a range of different products and services on the multi-ledger system, supporting all different types of products and services. This is something I could really see, something like Amazon getting behind, because anything that allows a more trustworthy exchange between goods, services, money, and products, that's going to boost sales online to the upteenth level, because that's still what the one thing holding people back, their fear of being scammed online. So ONT interaction protocols. Different protocol collaborations provide compatibility with different cross-chain, cross-system, and cross-industry scenarios. So once the multi-chain is partnered with different businesses through a single ID trust system, you'll have access to all of them, and their services. So that's going to be the benefit of you guys. Once Ontology breaks out their multi-chain system, you'll be able to customize a profile for yourself. You'll be able to control the data that these businesses keep track of, possibly trade, possibly sell, and you'll be able to manage it yourself. And you'll basically be able to create your own digital self. This is really what I love about these new third-gen coins. They are coming up with great revolutionary ideas. Ontology was a great pick by the crowd, guys. Nice work, altcoin army. Let's keep going through. So here are some of the modules and protocols on how, basically modules and protocols, the rules on how the ONT multi-chain will manage itself. So they've got the ONT ID. This is what I was talking about, when you will have your own identification system that you'll be able to manage yourself, your assets, your objects, anything in the digital world. Because we are slowly becoming a digital world, guys. We have to accept this. More and more services are going online. That's why you got to catch up on the train. Ontology sees the niche that businesses have in the market. They see that trust and trustworthy systems is something that is craved out there. You know, PayPal, that was one of the biggest revolutionary ideas at the dawn of the internet, when they had this third-party system that ensured safety. Well, now we've seen PayPal, it's been corrupted a number of times, it's been cracked a number of times. So we need something new, something with guaranteed safety. We know blockchain technology has never been compromised. This is how we integrate blockchain technology to the masses. I love Ontology for that specific reason. So let's keep going with this. Enough of my nonsense. ONT ID, a complete distributed identity framework supporting identity verification and authentication for people, assets, objects, and affairs. So basically, like I said, guys, a comprehensive ID system. It ensures trust when engaging in any kind of online contract or any kind of service. It's really going to guarantee your safety, ensure you online. Fantastic. Now they've got ONT Data. ONT Data framework supports data cooperation and exchange of different things. Data resource management, smart contract transactions, etc. So this is a comprehensive data collection and exchange system designed to utilize the large amount of data that's being collected out there in the world, but it's being underutilized because it's just being collected in these mass servers. It isn't being broken down into its categories, and it isn't being traded in a proper way. It's just being sold off in these mass heaps that we found out. It was in an earlier video that I actually told you this, that Amazon, they sell almost $600 million worth of data to the CIA that they've collected from using their malware and all different types of spyware that they have on their attached to Amazon.com. So this is going to basically clean that up, because there needs to be a way to organize all this data, and there needs to be a way for you to take control of your own data. So using ONT ID and ONT Data, you will be able to manage and control your own online self, identity, and data, and trade it, or if you'd like, not trade it. That's where I see this trust protocol really, really taking hold across the masses and across businesses, because we know businesses love the idea of blockchain. They just don't know how to use it. Well, I think Ontology has figured it out. Now, here's another really interesting one. This one's going to be huge. Some of you may think this one's a bit iffy, because this one, like I said, Ontology, it's really targeted towards business services. But this one is great because it goes both ways. So, ONT scores. It provides a support for various businesses to develop different credit evaluation logic according to distributed credible data. So basically, a valuable, trustworthy system for businesses to utilize with customers. So, guys, we know that sometimes it sounds weird when businesses are maybe rating us according to our credit rating or according to how well we pay our bills on time. But realistically, it's also fair with all the scams, with all the times that people have ripped off companies on the mass. There needs to be a way for businesses, even small businesses, guys, not just these big time companies, even small businesses, to rate customers in a fair and transparent way. And through these identification systems on the multi-ledger system, on the multi-blockchain ontology system, businesses will have a fair opportunity to really customize services towards an individual. And I think that's, like I said, this is why businesses across are going to adopt this in mass. You need to start seeing things as an investment, not just a conscientious observer. You need to start saying, wow, who does this benefit? Does this really help? I think this one really will be adopted by a lot of businesses, which is why I see the value in it. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. Hey, this is a democracy here. Let me know if you think I'm talking crap, if you think this isn't a good idea, but we'll keep going down below. Now, the ontology common applications. These are some of the common services that'll be available to everybody once they're through the testnet stage of ontology. Now, they're currently through the testnet. Once they get to mainnet and it's up and running, it's going to be fantastic, and everyone's going to have an opportunity to take a gander at all of these applications that are on service. So they've got the Onto. Onto is a comprehensive, decentralized client product and gives users self-sovereign of their digital identities, digital assets, etc. So Onto will basically be like an online profile where you personally manage all your data that's being used and being tracked by different services. So that's one of the once Onto is partnered up with obviously the ID system, this is one of the ways you will be able to self-sovereign your own personalized digital self on the ledger system. It's going to be really cool once this is up and running, guys. I know it sounds a little technical at the moment, but once this is mass adopted by businesses, because we know businesses, if you've ever worked in an office, we've all had ID cards, we've all had passwords, we've all had different ways that the business likes to keep track of its employees. This is the next stage, guys. This is the next stage when we enter almost like a global world, a digitalized world where everything is moved online. And I really see it coming. It's been predicted by futurists for a long time. I think it's coming, guys, and this blockchain is the future. We need to start accepting it more and more when it comes to these types of business applications. Services that maybe you don't see them being revolutionary in that they're not going to feed all the kids in Africa. But hey, this is going to be a service that it brings everyone into a fairer playing field. And really fairness and trustworthiness, hey, that to me, I think it's really important to get behind. So we've got the ONT TSE. ONT Trust Search Engine provides protocol authentication and connection services for individuals, assets, objects, and affairs. So this will ONT TSE. This will be a comprehensive search engine with sort of like a Google authentication system and an account that ensures there won't be bots, fake accounts, putting up fake data, fake information. This is one of the ways we're going to enter a more propaganda-less world online. We know that so much stuff that's being sold, advertised on the internet, it's all fake. Well, using ONT TSE, this is going to be a really an insured way for you to go out there, search for things, individuals, assets, things you want to buy, but ensure that they're safe and it's a transparent transaction. That's what I really, really like about ONT applications, ONT TSE. So this one is the last one. Once again, this one's targeted more for the business side. So ONT DDXF, A distributed data exchange framework allows to customize data trading marketplaces with ensured data and financial security. So it's going to be an efficient way for businesses to trade valuable data and with each other through a trustworthy format. Now, guys, we know that businesses, they already track us with these large amounts of spyware, malware, all different sorts of ways, because they want to build their own profiles on us. Well, this would be sort of like a much more transparent, easier way for them to exchange this data without having any leakage of any sensitive material that belongs to you, because we know the blockchain ensures safety, the ledger system ensures safety, they've never been compromised. This is how we bring the blockchain to the masses. Now, once again, Ontology, they've actually got a various number of scenarios that they have right on their site for you. They've got a tremendous white paper. It includes a bunch of different scenarios in there as well. I really want you guys to take a look at these scenarios. Let me know if you think they're valuable, reasonable. Let me know if you think that if Ontology is talking too much of a big game. We'll go over to the financials, because right now, Ontology, the reason you guys have been talking about it is because it has been moving. The reason it's been moving is because of the volume, guys. Check out that 24-hour volume. It's been massive. $130 million 24-hour USD. That is a huge amount of volume, guys. It's currently ranked number 28. I think Ontology has so much more room to grow. I mean, it's got a really reasonable total supply. Its circulating supply is still very small and very young. It is a $1 billion market cap coin. This thing only has one way to go, in my opinion, and that's up. That's just my opinion, guys. We look at its 1 month chart. It has had a really, really steady incremental gain. It's not something that's just gone hockey stick up, which is why, it's not something that you can is just going to dump on you. That's one of the major indicators that you are jumping into something that's looking like a pump and dump, something that just goes from zero all the way skyrockets up in literally a day within 24 hours. Then you know that thing is going to come rocketing down, because somebody is at the top, somebody is going to sell the top, and you are going to end up at the bottom. So you want to find steady investments like this. And look, check it out. One of the reasons why it's got this 24-hour volume, and one of the reasons why it's had this steady incremental gain, it's its availability. Look at the amount of exchanges you can find Ontology on. It's of course on the biggest and the best, Binance. We love you, Binance. But Binance is only accredited to 32% of this volume. Guys, it's important to get your coins on as many exchanges, on as many platforms around the world, so you can expose your coin to as many different types of currencies across the world, many different markets across the world. And this is what Ontology has been focusing on, one of their main focuses. I mean, they're on 26 different exchanges just listed here on CoinMarketCap. That's huge, guys. That's huge. The more people learn about Ontology, the more education they'll get on the whole concept of it, the more it'll grow throughout the business world. I see it having legs. That's just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Am I talking whack, or are you with it? Guys, this has been Altcoin Buzz. Give us a like, give us a share, jump on our social medias on Twitter, across all platforms, on Instagram. Let us know in the comments below. Share the video with as many of your friends. Get their opinions on the video. Tell me what you think of Ontology. Is it a solid pick, or are we talking nonsense? Let me know in the comments, guys. This has been Rich for Altcoin Buzz. Have a great day.